I think when the systems have such high demand, you got to let them cycle a little bit.
Yeah.
Your set point too cool, and it's just not a good thing. Hello, Deb, you're back.
I'm back.
Could you give Caitlin
So
permission to
Cindy's still
record?
trying to,
Okay,
she's going to join by phone. She's
That's
having computer issues.
okay. Caitlin had asked if you could give her permission to record.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
All right, well, let me go ahead and call the City of Burns Mill Board of Alderpersons regular meeting for June 15th, 2022 to order. As standard protocol with this, everybody please follow me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the
United
United States of America,
republic for which it stands,
One nation,
nation under God, indivisible,
Indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
justice for all.
Thank you. All right, moving on to roll call. Mary Shebley,
here,
Galen Harrison,
Here.
Robin Harris,
Here.
Glenn LaVenture,
Here.
and Cindy Davies is still to appear. All right, moving on. Item. We've got, obviously, we need to amend the agenda because our Roman numerals are
Right.
all out of whack here. So
It's because of the public hearing above it.
yeah, the public hearing above sort of carried through to that. So obviously, we need to amend the order of the events here, but is there anything else we need to amend on the agenda, Deb?
There is nothing.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
I'll second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn.
Yes.
And moving on to item 3, amending and approving the minutes from the May 18th, 2022 board meeting.
And what did we have to fix on that?
Nothing. We didn't have a quorum
Oh, true,
to
true.
approve it.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve those minutes. I didn't see anything untoward.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
I have to abstain.
Al, Glenn,
Yes.
and Robin.
Yes.
So not quite enough there. So we'll have to push this off to the next board meeting. I still don't see Cindy on here. So,
Do we need a motion to
do we
table?
want to make a motion to table the May 18th, 2022 minutes till next meeting, please?
I'll make a motion
Should
to,
we just postpone it until Cindy clicks in?
We could, but what if she doesn't show?
So you only need a majority of a quorum.
A majority of a quorum present.
Yes, even if someone abstains, that doesn't destroy the quorum.
Okay,
So you don't need 4 votes to approve it. You really only need 2 votes, technically. I mean, at a minimum, but so you could approve those minutes.
okay, good. Well, we'll take that as an approval then. Thank you, Bob. All right, then moving on to the June 1st, 2022 minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from June 1st, 2022 as written.
I'll second.
Mary,
I abstain.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
and Glenn.
Yes.
All right, very good. All right, moving on to item 4, city warrants and financials. Let me look at first. Got 2 sets, June 10th, we'll look at first. And looks like June 10th in the amount of, is that correct? $285.79.
It is.
Okay.
It's the next one that'll get you.
Always that way.
We tried to have a cutoff date, but that didn't work, so we had to write a few more checks.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve city warrants in the amount of $285.79.
And I'll second.
Mary,
I,
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
and Glenn.
Yes.
All right, now moving on to the warrant list as of June 30th. How can we have something as of June 30th and it's June 15th?
We put June 30th because we have some expenditures that we need to, let me look. I could be wrong here. Ashley, can you help me out here?
Yeah, I just did it to the end of the month because there were a few bills that technically weren't due until like the 16th, 17th, 16th or 17th. And in order to include them all, I just carried it over to the end of the month. So it captures everything that we have outstanding right now.
Can we do that, Bob, or do we need to change
no,
that date?
in
to
other
the
words, all you're approving is that these are the expenditures as of June 30th, 2022. If there are additional expenditures between now and June 30th, you would have to amend this. But this is just your bill payment through that amount of time.
Okay, and we will have additional.
Yeah,
the
then you would need to
grants.
amend it. Yeah, this just covers it it authorizes it through June 30th, but only those bills identified on the warrant. So if there were changes, you would have to amend it.
Okay.
What is the Fick, Eggmeyer and Williamson CPA fee for? Is that for the ARPA review?
No, that's our 2020 fiscal year audit, the
Oh,
city audit.
this a new group doing this?
We hired them last year, so this is the second audit that they have done. They did 19 and 20. Then I have 21 and 22 budgeted for this upcoming fiscal year, 22, 23.
Okay.
So how's our HVAC system doing?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Till next month on the warrant list, so.
How does the tinting on the windows seem to be working?
Very nice. We've just got the vestibule tinted right now, and it's made a huge difference. We're still waiting for the 4 outer windows, front windows to be completed, but so far it's doing an excellent job in the vestibule and the lobby.
Good.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yep, absolutely. And is there still more expenses coming for that? Is there work on the roof that had to be done, or? I
We
thought there-
have the warranty and maintenance agreement for a year still to be paid, which is in the amount of $7,700.
Okay.
And what are we doing with that old unit that's down at maintenance shop? Is somebody gonna buy that potentially, or?
Bob, are you on the line?
Yep, I'm on there. Right now, as of when I left, it was on auction for somebody was going to pay $431 for it right now.
Oh,
Still got 2 more days to go.
$31.
more than that in scrap. Hey, let's move on with the warrant. I'll make a motion to approve the city warrants for $96,460.56.
I'll second that.
Okay, I'm on.
Oh, good. Hi, Cindy. All right, Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes.
and Cindy, we're just reviewing the warrant list as of June 30th, which is a little forward looking, but it's for $96,460.56.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, now moving on. Let's see if I can adjust this. So next to item number 6, recognitions, proclamations. Do we have any recognitions and proclamations?
We do not, and I just realized that we do need to amend this agenda.
Okay,
Old business 10, add elect president, board of the Alderpersons.
okay, and it's actually old business 6, not 10.
Right.
So
Oh, okay.
Right.
6A.
Oh,
We'll
we
add
would-
BOA president.
Yeah, if you could just whoever, and I don't remember who made the motion and seconded the original motion to amend, if they could just amend their amendment, that would be sufficient.
I think that was Mary, wasn't it?
I thought so for some,
Okay, well, I amend that to include a change in the under old business as stated.
I'll second her amended amendment.
All right. Yeah, Mary,
Aye.
Dylan,
Aye.
Glenn,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
and Cindy. Cindy?
Yes,
Yeah,
aye.
okay. All right, good. All right, now moving on to then old business, item 6A. The item is for this year, the Board of Alderperson president.
And I'll make a motion to have Cindy Davies continue her reign since all the checks and everything are already changed over, and I would like to continue that. Have it continue smoothly.
All right,
I'll second that motion. That sounds logical.
all right, very good. All right, Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Aye.
Glenn,
Yes.
and Cindy.
Aye.
Oh, she said yes. Yay. Well, congratulations, Cindy.
Hey,
Sprinkle.
Would have been a good time to bring Prado in, though.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, where's,
Yeah. Okay, now moving on to item 7, new business A, tree trimming bid from Cooper's Tree Service.
I'm
So
assuming that's a misspelling.
of what?
Cooper.
It says Copper's
Oh,
Tree.
Coppers, maybe Coppers, I may have missed.
Is it?
No, it's a misspelling. It is Cooper's.
Okay. Let me go down there. He included some pictures. Okay, so we have some work on Upper and Lower Burnsville Road to Old Mill Drive. Raise low limbs on both sides of the road to clear vehicles. Take wood and brush. So this is a picture. Well, no, this is additional tree work they want to do. I thought there was a picture of the road.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. You just passed it. There you go.
Well, that's the additional 300 there, I think. Thought there was another picture. No, I guess not. So,
Nope. Bob, do you want to address that?
These are the trees that one set of trees are at lower and upper. When it gets wet and they've grown so much that they hit everything, they even hit the boom mower tractor when you try to drive under them. That's how far they've drooped down in the past couple months. And then the other ones up there by Old Mill and Clearview, that some of the bigger trucks the same way, they're starting to droop down. Some of the bigger trucks are hitting those tree limbs and knocking some of the tree limbs down onto the ground. So I was going to have them raise them up to 15 foot up above the pavement so that all the trucks should clear and all that.
Is this the people that did the tree on the S-turn?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
they seem to do good work with that, so.
Yep.
And then, so can I get a motion on this item? And I won't spin back up to the agenda. They'll get lost here.
I'll make a motion to approve Cooper's Tree Service to do this job.
Second,
Mary,
Aye.
Dylan,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Lynn,
Yes.
Cindy. Cindy.
yes.
Then moving on, item B is there's additional work. They quoted here raising 3 leads or limbs on a tree, and this is the tree, and this is sort of the position of it.
Yeah, the one with the road in is the ones up there by Old Mill.
Yeah.
That was the extra. He didn't know if I wanted them done or not when he put the bid up. I told him all the way from Lower to Old Mill right there. I knew these, and the way he wrote the price up, it was separate pieces, so it should be total.
Well, those look pretty low to me, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty low. They're getting hit by some of the taller delivery vehicles.
Yeah.
So didn't we just approve that?
Well, we approved the 1,100 for the other work further down here, but this is additional $300 to.
Okay, because it's all on the same bid.
I think he did it separately. Let me.
Well, he gave an option, but
An option, okay.
okay,
I think that was something we had to approve the option for.
okay.
Right, so it would be 1,100 for the first bid, and then the first tree, and then an additional 300 for the second.
I'll move to accept that, both bids.
I'll second that.
Second,
Okay, Mary,
Aye.
Gillen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Lynn,
Yes.
and Cindy. And Cindy.
aye.
All right, very good.
So we will have that in resolution form next meeting.
Okay. No. Well, I'm sorry, I did get confused. So that we do have an item B here, which is street dump trailer bids. So I knew there was something there.
Right.
Okay, so now we'll go back down and see if I can find those. I'm sorry, the size of this changes. So what do we got here, Bob, on dump trailers? Am I even close or?
I'm on my phone.
Go to your
I
first,
just got
to the first bid.
This
That's the
one, Viper? Okay, it's Viper. Okay, one, yeah.
They're the cheapest of them all, 10,881. And then I had 2 other bids. I only see one in my, but I had 2 bids or 3 bids total. The other
Yeah,
ones were 13.1 and 13.7 was the other one.
Are they all comparable dump trailers?
Yes, they are. And the reason I brought these up now, because they're so hard to get stuff in stock. They
Yeah.
might be gone by 2 weeks the way stuff is now. It's crazy. So that's why I try and bring it up now. So
And this is the third one, the 13,175.
Yeah, quality.
Oh, one.
Yeah.
Well, if you're comfortable, Bob, with the first one,
Yeah, I am. We bought all the other trailers from him, so he's a really good guy, so.
Well, I'll move to approve, Viper Trailer Works bid for $10,881.
And I'll second that.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
It's like 2-3 hour podcast.
Glenn,
Yes.
Where they're interviewing people or
Yes.
documentary type
and
stuff,
then
but for storytelling.
Cindy.
Yes. Aye.
All right, moving on to legislation unfinished. I don't believe we have anything.
We have nothing.
All right, so we'll move on to item 9, legislation new. We've got quite a few resolutions here, so let's start at the top. Item A, resolution number 585-22.
I'll make a motion to read resolution number 585-22.
Second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes.
Cindy. And Cindy.
Aye.
Resolution number 585-22, a resolution of the city of Burns Mill, Missouri, correcting a scrivener's error in the budget.
What error did Scrivener make in this budget?
This was the wrong fund was used to fund a payment.
Then I will make a motion to approve resolution number 585-22.
And I'll second.
Cindy.
Wait a minute,
This is
I-
a motion to
I
approve.
was reading one, which is 58622.
That's the next one.
Lion,
That's the next one, Cindy. This was for approving the resolution, motion to approve resolution number 585-22.
all right, aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn.
Yes.
All right, moving on. Item B, resolution number 586-22.
I'll take another resolution. I'll make a motion to read resolution number 586-22.
I'll second.
Cindy,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
and Glenn.
Yes. For resolution number 586-22, a resolution of the city of Burns Mill, Missouri, amending the designation and appropriation of funds received from the American Rescue Plan Act.
So
I
this
move-
is what we were talking about earlier in the public hearing.
I'll move to approve resolution
Oh,
586.
I have a question about that. So, so you're moving some of the funds from 2023 to 2022? Is that what it is? That the purchase?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And we've already received the portion of the funds that we are spending in 2022 from the ARPA funds.
Right. So weren't we already pretty close to spending the funds that we already received in 2022?
So some of the items do not require full payment.
Okay.
Let's see, the software was split out into 3 payments. So to begin the process was 27,000. Then in fiscal year 2023, it will be $3,000 or $33,005. There will be 2 additional payments in 2023, totaling that dollar amount.
Okay. So we necessarily didn't have to move purchases that we were going to do in 2022 into 2023, right?
I'm sorry, say that again.
So we didn't necessarily have to move purchases that we're going to make from the initial influx of funds from 2022 to 2023 in order to accommodate the funds that were in
No.
23. Okay,
No, we did not.
all right. Well, then I make a motion to approve resolution number 586-22.
Second.
Okay, Cindy,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
yes,
and Glenn.
Yes.
All right, moving on. Item C, we have resolution number 587-22.
I'll make a motion to read resolution number 587-22.
Second.
Robin,
yes,
Galen,
Aye.
Glenn,
Yes.
Mary,
Aye.
and Cindy.
Aye.
Resolution number 587-22, a resolution of the city of Burns Mill, Missouri appropriating additional sums of money to defray expenses in excess of amounts budgeted.
I make a motion to approve resolution number 587-22.
Second.
Cindy,
Aye.
Robin,
aye,
Glenn,
Yes.
Galen,
Aye.
and Mary.
Aye.
All right, moving on to item D, resolution number 588-22.
I'll make a motion to read resolution number 588-22.
Second.
Second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
yes,
Glenn,
Yes.
and Cindy.
Aye.
Resolution number 588-22, a resolution of the city of Burns Mill, Missouri to participate in the Missouri Department of Transportation Highway Safety and Traffic Division's program for the purpose of hazardous moving violation enforcement.
So this is a grant that we receive every year from MoDOT for the police department.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 588-22.
And I'll second.
Second.
Cindy,
Aye.
Robin,
yes,
Glenn,
Yes.
Galen,
Aye.
Mary.
Aye.
All right, item E, resolution number 589-22.
I'll make a motion to read resolution number 589-22.
And
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
yes,
Glenn,
Yes.
and Cindy.
aye.
Resolution number 589-22, a resolution of the city of Burns Mill, Missouri to participate in the Missouri Department of Transportation Highway Safety and Traffic Division's program for the purpose of DWI saturation enforcement.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 589-22.
Debbie, do we have any clarification on just exactly what the saturation of DWI? Are we talking checkpoints?
No, we no longer do checkpoints. So this is just
Officers on patrol,
correct,
specifically looking for intoxicated drivers.
correct.
Kind of like they do on the holiday weekends. You know, they have special times that they really get a lot of officers out there, right?
Sure.
I think what Glenn was referring to, I remember back a couple of years ago down on Highway W, they had right across from Nasser Tire, they had a checkpoint there. I remember that one night, big old something.
Yeah, I ran across one. It's been years on Highway 30. I believe that was St. Louis County because it was before we got in. And it's just to stop every car.
Yeah.
And that's no longer allowed.
All right, then I'm in favor.
So I'll second
The motion to approve, yeah.
motion, right?
Okay, Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't know if I muted.
no, you're good. And Glenn
Yes.
and Cindy. Cindy.
aye,
Okay, moving on, item F, resolution number 590-22.
I'll make a motion to read resolution number 590-22.
Second.
second,
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes.
and Cindy.
aye,
Resolution number 590-22, a resolution of the city of Burns Mill, Missouri, authorizing the city administrator to enter into and execute an agreement with BSNA Software for the purpose of municipal software and services for BSNA Cloud.
So this is a software for City Hall that we've been reviewing for about a year. Mary reviewed this. We had another demo and Mary Holden viewed it also and was in agreement with the staff that this was the best choice.
This was
Okay.
one of the original services that you were considering?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we demoed about 5 different services, and this was the one that's the most user-friendly and integrates everything that we do.
Mary, have you ever used this before, BSNA?
No, I have not, but the other software company that they were going to be doing a demo, I have. And this by far is much more user-friendly than the other.
Good.
Does this do the permitting and everything as well?
It
Correct.
does.
Okay.
Permitting, budgeting, it will replace QuickBooks, business license,
And that
payment.
Does it offer education to our staff for this?
It does.
Yes,
Okay, okay,
we'll receive training.
okay.
And it's cloud storage, so you don't have to worry about storing it locally.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I will make a motion to approve resolution number 590-22.
And I'll second.
Mary,
All the time.
Aye.
Here's the new
Ellen?
episode.
Aye.
Robin,
Remind people. hey,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes.
and Cindy. And Cindy.
I don't know what's wrong with your phone or mine. Got your hearing aid?
So is that a yes, Cindy?
Yeah,
Okay, all right, very good. Move on. Item G, resolution number 591-22.
I'll make a motion to read resolution 591-22.
Second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes.
and Cindy.
aye,
Resolution number 591-22, and I see it's got resolutions.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out too.
So a resolution of the city of Burns Mill, Missouri, authorizing the city administrator to enter into and execute an agreement with Sector Technology Group for the purpose of police department body camera and in-car camera system. And I guess Jamie's still out.
Jamie is still out.
Okay.
We received a grant for these for 1 car video and 1 body cam from Murma. And this is one of the items that we have to purchase before the end of the year or fiscal year.
And so this is the system that we're going to go with when we purchase additionals as well, I guess. So,
Correct. Well, this is to purchase,
Is it just one or is it 4?
2 in-car videos. 2 bumper to 2-year warranty, 5-year warranty, bumper to bumper. Looks like 2 to purchase 2 of everything with exception of the body cameras. It is to purchase 4 of the body cameras.
and so is this including storage, or we still have to do our own storage? Data storage.
I think it's for our own storage. Remember Frank was talking about it last meeting, the fact that he wanted to come up with a solution for storage.
21 and Hated Road.
So the invoice is after the resolution in the packet, if you wanted to scroll down to that.
Yeah.
Hang on. That's at the bottom. So I'm coming back upwards.
Okay.
You're almost there.
Almost there. This is it.
Nope.
Oh,
Keep going. Keep going. You want to go to sector GTAC.
tell me if I'm there.
This is it.
Okay.
Go up one more. One more.
Right
Okay.
there.
This is the beginning of the quote of the proposal.
So is this for our new officers too?
This is for all officers. So Myrma, who is our insurance company, is requiring in 5 years for the city to have body cameras as well as in-car cameras on every vehicle. We used to have in-car cameras. They were obsolete. You couldn't see anything on them. So this is to replace what we had and to bring us up to compliance with our insurance company. And so Myrma gave us a grant for 1 car and 1 body cam, and they will do that every year for 5 years.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at the quantity was 1.
Yeah, I don't see a 4 anywhere.
Yeah.
If you scroll down, I think you went too far.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't see anywhere else to go.
Hmm.
Just one car camera system, really. This is all different accessories for it, I believe.
Right.
So what I have in my hand, I think. Oh, yes, what I have in my hand is different than what that is.
Oh,
Well, we didn't do very well on this packet. We had way too much to.
Yeah, see that.
I will send this.
I'm back. Are there any questions that I can answer? I didn't mean to cut you off, Debbie. I don't
That's
know if I can
okay.
help you with any
No.
answer.
I guess we're in front of us. We're going to approve this packet for $7,859.36 in this resolution.
So
And
that's
that
the one,
is-
and that's the one that's covered by Myrma, right?
Right.
That's the Myrma grant. Yeah, the rest of it is, I think we have to pay that. So that's probably, I believe, the Myrma grant covers 2 in-car cameras. I think it could be 1.
Yeah, we only have 1 here on this, on what's included in the packet here on this quote.
Yeah, so then it's just one. And like Debbie was saying, we have a certain amount of time that we have to outfit our cars with the in-car cameras. The body cameras are something separate because the body cameras that we have are obsolete, and that company is no longer going to produce them or update the software for them. Also, with this GTAC for the body cameras and the in-car cameras, there's a cloud storage cost that comes with it also.
So it
I don't
does
think it's on
include
here.
storage. Yeah, Galen was asking about that. I didn't know if this,
Yeah, it does require cloud storage, which is something that we're going to have to go to.
so it requires it. It doesn't include it in this bid. This bid for $7,000 doesn't include any storage. That
Correct. I don't know why it's not on there. The one that I have shows cloud storage on it.
And what's the dollar amount for that, Jamie?
For the cloud storage and all the licenses, it's $21,000.
Over 5 years.
Yeah, it's broken up over 5 years.
So what do we need to do at this point?
You know, so
Mhm.
I have a quote in my hand. I would like to postpone this until the chief gets back, or until I can talk to Jamie and show him what I have, because I have a totally different quote in my hand. I know it gets broke up over, what'd you say, 5 years, Jamie? And Ashley,
I
you
believe it
may
is
have
5
some.
years.
So I'm at Ashley, do you want to jump in there?
I'm just as confused as you are, because that's the quote that Chief gave us for
I'm
it,
not
so
sure
I'm
if
not
he's got
sure.
something different, like if he's broken this up into different categories. I know we had a couple of meetings with the company, and then he's been dealing with it on his end with the MIRMA and the funding for it.
So
Yeah.
is it that we have to do this? He only gave us one because MIRMA is covering one and we have to actually pay for it out of pocket versus the federal grant is just paying for it?
I think that's what that is, because the amount that I have for the federal grant is 37,843, and they pay 100% of that. Is that correct, Jamie?
I believe so, yeah. But again, Chief Salvaggio is going to have to be the one to confirm a lot of that, because I don't know what kind of deal he's got going on the back end of that.
What I would suggest is that we wait until Chief returns and get clarification on this. And I can send out an email vote.
Yep.
yeah, because this is only good till July, so obviously we have to do something before then.
Correct.
And I apologize for being unprepared. I didn't mean for all the confusion. That's on me. I do apologize.
No problem.
No worries.
So do we table this resolution?
Yes.
I'll make a motion
Make a
to
motion.
table
Resolution number
591-22.
second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes.
and Cindy. And Cindy.
Aye.
All right. Okay, moving on to item H. We have resolution number 592-22.
I'll make a motion to read resolution number 592-22.
Second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes.
Cindy. And
Aye.
there you go. Okay.
Resolution number 592-22, a resolution of the city of Burns Mill, Missouri, authorizing the city administrator to enter into and execute an agreement with Turnkey Mobile, Inc. for the purpose of municipal complex security camera system. So this is for all the cameras that will be inside
City Hall.
Right.
And we also received a grant from MIRMA for part of this fund.
Does this also include cameras outside? I think that we were talking about putting a couple out in the perimeter.
It does, and it also includes cameras in the courtroom.
Good.
/boardroom.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced that we can use those cameras for any Zoom meetings, so to say, but we'll see what it looks like.
And then do we need cloud storage for that as well, or are they?
Actually, this looks like a local
Yeah, I
storage.
think this is a DVR system, localized storage.
It's got a 48 terabyte RAID. Looks like.
This isn't some type of video that you'd submit in a court case per se. It's more for surveillance and watching who's coming and going. And if somebody damages something up there, you can go back to that. So I don't think we need, it's not as sensitive as a body cam or a car cam.
Sure. I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 592-22.
I'll second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes.
and Cindy. I think Cindy dropped off. I only see Bob on the line, so. Okay, so now moving on to item I. We have bill number 954-22. Can I get a motion for reading of bill number 954-22 for the first time?
I'll move to read bill number 954-22 for the first time.
Second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
Glenn,
Yes.
And an ordinance establishing a budget for the city of Burnsville, Missouri for the time period July 1, 2022 through June 30, 2023. I'll make a motion to read bill number 954-22 for the second time.
Second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
and Glenn.
Yes.
An ordinance establishing a budget for the city of Burnsville, Missouri for the time period July 1, 2022 through June 30, 2023. And I'll make a motion to approve the budget, bill number 954-22.
And I'll second.
Mary,
Aye.
Galen,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
and Glenn.
Yes.
All right, very good. Well, thank you, everybody, for getting through that. It's, quite a bunch there. So now we're up to item 10 here, administrators report. Deborah, Mary?
I'm going to give my report underneath the commission report. Debbie,
Okay.
do you have anything?
The only thing that I have that we haven't covered is Spring Hills Presbyterian Church completed their outreach program at the city park this year for us. They weeded, mulched, and picked up trash in the island of the parking lot and at the sign. And there's a picture of their beautiful work.
Yeah, they did a very nice job. That was a
Yeah,
lot.
Yes.
So,
Very good.
Looks
Very
nice.
good. Mhm.
very nice of them to volunteer and do that. So,
Yes. That's all I have.
all right, good. All right, then moving on to department head reports. Captain Mayberry?
I don't have anything to really add other than we currently have an officer away at training for our DWI type 2 instructor to be able to keep our officers trained on the proper way to test subjects that we arrest for DWI. And he'll also be able to maintain that equipment that we have here so that we won't have to go to other agencies to have them bring somebody in to maintain it for us.
Great.
And I saw the article in the Leader today about the animal control. So it doesn't seem like we're going to get much support from them, at least for this year.
No, that's,
Hopefully next year.
yeah, that's a pretty big problem that was sprung on us when we
Mhm.
needed them actually. And I know Mary Holden and Debbie were involved in trying to get them to give us some support. And I don't think we're going to get anywhere with them for anytime soon. That's for sure.
Not
No,
unless our
no.
city attorney can succeed.
Yeah.
Yes, that we are working on that, but it is it isn't it's an embarrassing issue for our county, and it is, well, yeah, we're still working on it, but yeah, I wouldn't don't hold your breath.
Well, the county sort of brought it on themselves, so.
Yeah, exactly.
So in the meantime, do we look at possibly contracting with the private sector for this type of a service?
From our standpoint, Chief Salvaggio has reached out to Arnold. They have their own animal control. They have their own storage area. And we're trying to coordinate some type of situation where they can assist us in an emergency situation where we did have to utilize some sort of animal control until this situation is fixed.
Okay.
All right, great. All right. Thank you again, Captain.
Thank you.
Moving on to Public Works, Bob.
Three things. We got rid of the one old patrol vehicle last Friday. Sold it on auction. AC unit is due on auction this Friday. Right now, it was only, like I said, $430 for somebody was bidding on it. So I don't know if we want to try to continue if I can, or I mean, if you want me to shut it down, or if we can just continue till Friday and let it go, or kind of up to you.
I agree with Glenn. I think there's quite a bit of value to it, scrap, but
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think it's worth more than scrap metal.
could you load it on the trailer and
Scrap's
take it?
200. Scrap's 200 a ton unless you take it all apart. Pull
Right.
it out.
How much does it weigh?
About 2.25 tons roughly. You would have to completely separate everything out. You have somebody to drain the refrigerant out safely, and recover it
Sure.
and all that.
Right.
The refrigerant is still in the unit?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a self-contained unit.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the good thing about it. It's a packaged top unit. It's all one. Hook a few wires to it and a ductwork, and you could go.
That's what we thought.
Our other system is working much better, I think. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but I think it's doing a lot better.
Good.
Very much so.
Well, I would think we just let the bids continue come in on it, and hopefully somebody will give us a little more on it, but just to
Right.
get it out of there.
Car last Friday was like $1,600, and it jumped within a couple hours up over $3,300. So
That black car down there by the salt bin?
you got it.
Wow.
They come and picked it up Monday.
$3,300?
Yes, sir.
Whew.
Gonna drive it 2.5 hours from here. So.
Well.
Last thing I have at Clearview and Upper, I have a culvert pipe going across the river is collapsing. So I'm working with a contractor, come up with a bid price to tear out that whole pipe and replace it with a new piece. It's concrete and plastic together, so it's broke somewhere between the joint, and it's got it clogged up and the road's collapsing on it. So as we get locates marked up, we can see where everything's at up there.
Is that why the two orange cones are there?
Yeah, I drove across it with a big tractor the other day, and I thought I was gonna step in the guy's yard, so that's why I got it blocked off. Well, that's all I have right now. So do we want to continue with that pricing on that unit bid?
At this point, I would probably just say yes, just let it go.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe it'll jump up, you know, you got people laying in the weeds out there waiting to the last minute to bid.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'll know something by the next meeting of what it went for.
Do we have to have them sign anything since they're taking something with refrigerant in it, so they just don't drive it out and cut the pipe?
Yeah,
and-
they'll sign it. They'll sign the paperwork for that.
Yeah.
I understand there's a place in Potosi that'll pay a lot more for scrap than what you can get around here, but you'd probably kill yourself in gas taking it down there.
Yeah, no kidding, yeah. Well, Terry, sounds like an opportunity for you. So
Yeah, you can bid on it and get it. And
there you go, $401. All right, very good. Thank you, Bob. Moving on to commission reports. Mary, I believe you have something you wanted to.
Yeah, good evening. We had a planning commission meeting on Monday where they discussed portable on-demand storage units, I believe with a couple of revisions based on the planning commission's recommendation. We'll be doing some revisions and from that point forward, bringing it on for public hearings for code change, etc. I will get with our attorneys on the proper legal procedures as far as public hearings, either before planning commission and city council, or I know that I have some confusion on that based on what I'm used to. But it was a good discussion and it looks like a reasonable solution for these portable on-demand storage units. Also, we discussed the highway preservation corridor for signs. And so that is still under discussion. There were some tweaks to what had been presented to them. And so we will be making those modifications and bringing it back to the planning commission for their review and further discussion. But again, it's good, productive discussions that we have had. The one thing that I did comment to the planning commission is that our sign code needs desperately to be revised to come into conformance with the United States Supreme Court ruling that was, Bob, help me out, what, 8 years ago?
Yes, several years ago.
Several years ago. So in reviewing it, the overlay district that we will create for the Highway 30 corridor will be in compliance with the Supreme Court ruling, so that we really won't have to worry about making any amendments to that. But the entire sign code really needs to be reworked.
Desperately.
So
Yes.
what does the Supreme Court ruling have about these signs?
It's basically you can only, and Bob, chime in if I'm off point, but all you can do is regulate time, place, and manner.
Correct.
You cannot reference residential,
Construction.
political, commercial. You cannot regulate based on content, period.
Well, and we differentiate based on the type of business or organization. We allow some businesses to do things that churches can't. And I mean, it's an antiquated sign code. I mean, it
served its purpose at one point, and now we need to bring it forward into current standards.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, at the Spirit World Church that brought this whole issue up with the signs and that what they have there isn't that bad. I was afraid it was going to be much more hideous than what it was. I still don't like it, the fact that they pushed on with putting a lighted sign in at night for a church that does business during the day. But be it as may, it's not. From the renderings, it looked like it was going to be substantially taller.
Right.
But
keep in mind, during wintertime, It gets dark at 4:30 and they may have,
That's where it'll be more
services.
short and thumb, but
no, I know, but we will, that is a process that I've done a few times and it is a lot of fun if you can hang on. Bye. It's going to be a really good time.
all right.
Not really. But it was a very good, productive planning commission meeting. And that's all.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Mary.
You bet.
All right, then moving on to mayor's report. Two things I just wanted to mention here. One is over in Eureka the other day and driving into Eureka up, what is it, 109. There, noticed on the left-hand side, they have this huge back, a little bit down from the police department there, big garden. And it just sort of struck me as something might be neat to consider, not this year, but next year out here in Burns Mill to establish a community garden, something where everybody could possibly go and work in a garden. A lot of people don't have enough ground to be able to put in a garden, but it might be something to consider. We'd have to find a spot for it, obviously, and control it so all our populace of deer don't eat everything that would be in it, but it might be something neat and fun to do for our residents. And I'm sure I know from doing work around here in the city that you see a lot of people, if you're working by the road, they're like, oh, hey, didn't know you're doing this. I'd love to help tomorrow or the next day. So, if we were to establish something like that, it might be it'd be something fun to do. So just a food for thought for the board. And the one spot that came to mind was a while ago, we were talking about putting basketball courts in. I think Jim McBroom had mentioned that down at the upper level, not at the upper level of City Park, but where the parking is, where the pig is. The sort of that farther area down towards the Staples, and that there's a nice area there. So that might be flat area, wouldn't be too lead filled, and might be something neat to do, and people could see it from the road too. So think about it. And the other thing I just want to mention was this ongoing heat. Deb, I know you'd had put something in on tree trimming from Ameren because they're concerned about power, but you get rolling blackouts now too. So the heat is really tough on everybody. So certainly make sure to keep cool if you can, and watch your systems. To as I mentioned at the beginning of the meeting, my AC in my office here froze up today, so had to let it cool off for a bit and de-thaw. But watch that and make sure you stay cool and hydrated. It's very important out there. So not anything to mess with. And next week, I think we're going to get to 104 degrees. So it's not going to tail off anytime soon here. So just be careful. And Captain, you and your officers out there, you're wearing a heck of a lot of gear to be out there walking around in this weather. So just be careful.
Yeah.
All right, move on to public forum. Has there been anything submitted from the public as far as questions or comments that they'd like to ask?
I did not receive anything. Ashley, did you?
I did not.
All right. Then closed session. I don't believe we have any need for a closed session tonight.
We do not.
All right, then last on our agenda here is adjournment. So can I get a motion for adjournment, please?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Galen,
Aye.
Mary,
Aye.
Robin,
Yes.
and Glenn.
Yes.
And just as a reminder, we will not be meeting on July 6th. So our next board meeting will be July 20th, 2022, and it'll be held via Zoom. So,
Everybody have a happy 4th.
oh yes.
Yeah, thank
Be
you.
careful, everybody. Stay cool.
All as well.
Bye.
Everybody later.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Night.
Right.